Hey, what's up? I'm Ruby, and let's have a look at what's making news today. There's a tropical cyclone heading for far north Queensland. It's set to bring some menacing weather, think flooding and strong winds, but the name of this cyclone is a lot less menacing. Trevor. So, how do cyclones get their names?
Trevor may sound like an odd choice. But the name for this cyclone, and all of them actually, comes from a single list of 104 names put together by the Bureau of Meteorology. Naming a cyclone makes sharing information about it with the public, that's us, easier, and avoids confusion if there are other nearby cyclones. After one cyclone is named, the next on the list comes up alphabetically. The Bureau's been naming cyclones since 1964. Hello, Bessie. But back then, only female names were used. That changed in 1975. Some, like Cyclone Tracy in 1974 and Cyclone Larry in 2006, which both caused huge damage, have now been retired. And while apparently we've got enough names to last a while, you can always write to the Bureau to request they add yours. Nice. For now, all eyes are turned to Tropical Cyclone Trevor, and over the next few days, people here are bracing for some wet and wild weather.
A visually impaired runner has just made history by becoming the first competitor to complete the New York City half marathon with the help of guide dogs. 3 Labradors took turns guiding Thomas Panic so they wouldn't get too exhausted. They even had little booties for their paws. Oh. Usually, visually impaired racers have a human buddy helping out, but Thomas says the dogs made him feel more independent. What would you buy with $2 million? Probably not this little guy. But unbelievably, a pigeon has just sold at auction for nearly $2 million. His name is Armando, and he's a world-famous long-distance racing champion. He's been dubbed the Lewis Hamilton of pigeons, minus the car, of course. And he's expected to be used mostly for breeding. Hopefully he'll pass on his speedy pigeon genes. Not those kind of genes. Aussie basketballer Andrew Bogut's just made a big comeback in the NBA, and his first game actually went really well. He's playing for the Golden State Warriors, and not many people were expecting him to start the match, let alone rack up 7 points and 7 rebounds. There's a new sport that is quite literally taking off around the world. It involves mean-spirited robots, lots of sparks, and sometimes even fire.
This is Drone Clash. It's been described as boxing for drones, although I'm not sure I've ever seen fire used in a boxing match. Anyway, the Netherlands has just hosted the latest Drone Clash tournament. About 500 drone enthusiasts rocked up to watch teams from all over the world. Competitors can send in as many drones as they like into battle. But to win, you need to defeat your opponent's main drone, which is nicknamed the Queen Drone. The final of the comp was a battle between Belgian team Slans and German team Dipole, with the Belgians coming out on top and taking home almost $50,000 in prize money.
I'm thrilled. I can't believe it yet. I mean, first we weren't in the finals, then we got into the finals, and now we won it. I'm happy.
And now, here is a segment dedicated to stuff that's kind of out of place. First up, this seal was definitely out of place when it was wandering the streets near a beach in Adelaide. Curious onlookers made sure they gave it plenty of space, and eventually it made its way safely back into the ocean. The seal wasn't the only one venturing into places it probably shouldn't. This cheeky koala climbed into this open car, probably to take advantage of the air conditioning, and it took quite a bit of coaxing to get it out.
Come on, hop out the car. I know it's nice and cool in here with the aircon. No, don't go up the front. Oh, man.
And finally, you might think motorbikes on a ski slope would be out of place, but for this event at least, you would be wrong. 240 riders hit the slopes for the race and snow hill climb, and some were more successful than others. And that is it for the show today, guys. But I want to know, what would you spend $2 million on? I'm assuming it's not a pigeon. Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to BTN's YouTube channel.